Yo, what's goody, YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So I'm here, man, just to drop a vid one time, man, thinking about 2017. 2017 should be a good year of boxing, actually. It should shape better than 2016, to be honest, you know what I mean? I thought 2016 was so-so. Definitely wasn't better than 2015, in my opinion, and actually none of these years can compare to 2013, man. That was one of the best years in boxing we've had in the last 5 years, approaching 2017 now. But 2017, at least for the first half, the fights that I do know about to happen, I'm pretty pleased and I can't be mad at them, you know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, we're going to talk about a unification fight, 168, super middleweight between Badou Jack, WBC super middleweight champ, versus the IBF champ. James DeGale, you know what I'm saying? That's a good matchup right there. Real good matchup in Brooklyn, New York, between two European guys, you know what I mean? Badou Jack being from Sweden and James DeGale obviously being from England, you know what I mean? That's a good matchup they're going to have in the United States. And, you know, you can't be mad at any unification fight in any division, man, because at the end of the day, that's what we would like to see, at least undisputed champions, or at least a guy holding at least 3 belts, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about, you know what I mean? Malik, say what's up. Is that my Sasa?
Huh?
Sasa? Yeah, man, and on that undercard, you know what I mean? On the undercard of that fight, we got, who we got? I think Gervonta Davis versus Tank. I said Gervonta Davis versus IBF super featherweight champ Jose Pedraza, you know what I mean? That's another good fight right there. You know, at least right now, in my opinion, man, that's probably a 50-50 fight. Maybe 55-45 in favor of Pedraza, because, you know, the man Tank is basically an unknown commodity, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's beat obscure opponents. But that's a good matchup, at least to see where the man ranks at the moment right now, to see how good he is, you know what I mean? If he's any good. You check it, we shall find out come January 14th on that Showtime card, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that, because that's actually the first major fights we have in 2017, and that'll be January 14th, you know what I mean? What other fights we got? We got also the man Lara. Lara's fighting that Jewish guy, Yuri Foreman, former WBA junior middleweight champ, who really basically known for that fight he had against Cotto at Yankee Stadium, you know what I mean? But that about it, you know? So that's not a major fight, but it's always good to see the guy Lara back in the ring, you know what I mean? He's a guy I do enjoy watching. I love his skill set. And, you know, we'll see what to do with that one, you know? Then again, we have on HBO, January 28th. I think on the 28th, they got 2 cards. I think Showtime has a card and HBO. But HBO, man, they got that super featherweight, another super featherweight title fight between the super featherweight WBC champ from Mexico, Francisco Vargas, versus a guy who's been deserved a title shot, Miguel Berchelt, you know what I mean? Miguel Berchelt is a guy from Mexico as well. Been the mandatory for that WBO super featherweight 130-pound strap for a while now, since last year when Roman Martinez held the title, you know what I mean? But he never got his shot, you know, fellas was ducking him. Even now he's a mandatory for Lomachenko. I don't think even Lomachenko wants to get in with this dangerous, serious puncher, man. This guy Miguel Berchelt is a bad man, you know what I mean? Go check out his fights on YouTube, man. This guy is actually a guy, in my opinion, can actually beat Francisco Vargas. I'm actually favoring him to beat him, man, you know what I mean? You check it, it'll be his first big fight on American TV. But I think he can get it done, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Francisco Vargas is an exciting fighter, a guy we've seen fight against guys like, what's his name, Takashi Miura, in a candidate for Fight of the Year. We've seen him fight against Orlando Salido. You know what I'm saying? That's a real good fight right there, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at. And I'm glad HBO, that's their first fight for 2017. And it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit. And I think, like I said, on that same day, January 28th, and I hate when they do this, man. I hate when they do this. On that same day, we have We have what's his name fighting? What's his name? Mikey Garcia gonna be fighting in a title fight against Dejan Zlaticanin or Zlatican, as I call him, for the WBC lightweight title. The man Mikey Garcia had one comeback fight against that guy Emilio Rojas in a good fight. A guy he took out in about 4 to 5 rounds. You know what I mean? But that's a real good fight, man. That's a good step-up fight for the man Rocky Martin. I'm sorry, Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And that's also a tough fight to call right now. Dejan Zlatican is a guy who's he kind of reminds me of that guy Kurtzside. One of these Eastern European fighters who applies relentless pressure. Fellas who gonna be on your ass all day, every day, man. He's not taking no shorts. You know what I mean? And I think he's going to get it done, you know what I'm saying? I think he can beat Mikey Garcia, but, I think it's probably also a 50-50 fight. Mikey Garcia, he hasn't been in the ring in a long time. He looked good against Emilio Rojas, but also Emilio Rojas was a guy who was out of the ring for a long time, too. So, it's hard to call for that fight, you know what I mean? And then who we got? I think, who's on that, and then we got the rematch between Leo Santa Cruz and Carl Frampton, one of the better fights we had in 2016. So this is going to be a rematch, and it's going to be, where's it going to be? If I'm not mistaken, where's it going to be? In California? I'm not too sure at the moment, the venue. But that's a real good fight that to be made in boxing right there, you know what I mean? And I'm actually glad that, they gained a rematch because the first fight was close. I thought Carl Frampton won the fight about 8 rounds to 4. You know what I'm saying? At worst, 7 to 5. I didn't see Leo Santa Cruz winning, but I did see Santa Cruz coming strong at the end of the fight in the latter rounds. But a rematch is well deserved, you know what I mean? Because that was a real good fight, Then, we also got Adrian Broner. He's going to be stepping up and fighting. Or actually, what's his name? Adrian Granados is going to be stepping up to face the man. You check it, so to face the man Adrian Broner. So that's a good test for both guys, you know what I mean? Real good fight right there. And then also, who else we got fighting? This fight right here, that Tony Bellew versus David Hayes. It's not particularly a great matchup, but it's a big money fight, you know what I mean? It's really a big money fight in the UK. Two guys, there's going to be a lot of trash talking in that fight. And, I think the man Tony Bellew will make it interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? Tony Bellew's been looking like his power has carried up from light heavyweight to cruiserweight. But this is heavyweight territory he's never been. So, I think he can actually, I hope he does. I hope he exposes the man David Haye, because to me, he's a fraud, man. I don't even know why he came back to boxing, man, for the paychecks, right? Because enough people say the man broke and needs a paycheck, you know what I'm saying? So that's a fight right there. And also we also have Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman, you know what I mean? That's a good unification fight on PBC, At welterweight, something we've been longing for from a long time. Last time we seen a unification at welterweight, it was Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. And the man Manny Pacquiao lost the belt, and Floyd walked away with 3 belts, you know what I mean? You check it. So, this right here is going to be a good fight to see who's the new generation of great welterweights, you know what I'm saying? And then also we have, who else we got? We got, of course, Vladimir Klitschko versus Anthony Joshua in a big fight out there at Wembley Stadium, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad the man Vlad is going to be taking this fight, you know what I mean? I don't know what they're going to do with that WBA super title for the heavyweights. I don't know what they're going to do, but the man Anthony Joshua, this is a step-up fight for him, no doubt about it. This is a fight right here for Vladimir Klitschko. I don't think it'll be a cakewalk for the man AJ, you know what I'm saying? But I think AJ can get it done, man, out there in UK. Big major fight, man. Big major fight, you know what I mean? So some good fights shaping up at least until March, you know what I mean? I don't know if any other fights after March. I know we should be having that Kovalev versus Ward rematch. Andre Ward for the unification, It ain't even a unification no more. The man, Andre Ward, got 3 titles off the man, you know what I'm saying? So to man, basically, Kovalev is coming in there buck-ass naked. He ain't got nothing to bring into the table. You know what I'm saying? But the rematch is well-deserved, and it's a must for boxing. We get that rematch because that fight was real close, man. Real close, you know what I mean? If you tell me Kovalev won by like 1 point, I wouldn't be mad at you. If you got it for vice versa for Andre Ward, I ain't mad at you neither, you know what I mean? If you had it, I don't know how you could have a draw unless you do give some even rounds, you know what I'm saying? But that's a great fight right there, you know what I mean? And also we got Lydia Alvarez on a smaller scale, but which is, you know, got title implications. Lydia Alvarez versus Lucian Bute for the WBC in a title eliminator at light heavyweight. You know, that should be a good fight right there too, you know what I'm saying? So there's enough good fights so far for 26. Oh man, how could I forget, man? Oh Lord, how could I forget? My guy Rigondeaux. Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Moises Flores, man. Moises Flores is the WBA interim champ. He's undefeated, guy out of Mexico, a guy who's brings relentless pressure. And man, that's the type of style that, yeah, you say that Rigo's boring. Well, you're going to see some action in that fight. You're going to see some action, you know what I mean? If you don't, that means the guy ain't bringing the pressure to Rigondeaux that Moises Flores got. You know what I'm saying? Because Rigondeaux ain't got to do much but counterpunch and wait for a guy to make mistakes, you know what I mean? They say those type of fighters are boring. Well, that's just the art of boxing, you know what I mean? The sweet science. Floyd Mayweather's great at it, you know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is a great counterpuncher, but don't nobody say he's boring, do they? Yeah, we know why they say guys like Floyd and Rigo are boring. It ain't nothing new, you know what I mean? You check it. So, yeah, man, that's a good fight right there. You know, we'll see. I would say Cotto versus Kirkland's a good fight, you know, but, man, Kirkland ain't been in the ring for a long time. I just hope he makes it interesting, you know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section what you think about these fights, man, and which ones you guys are actually really interested in. Let me know in the comment section, man, and I'm going to get back at you on some more vids. I be Marsh Boxing. I'm going to catch you on the next vid.